Hi everyone, my name is Tyler Oakley and welcome to youtube.com/TylerOakleyGames, where there is a new YouTube video every single Thursday. We have a very special video because it's the official tour of our first Animal Crossing island, which if you'd like the dream address for it, you can find it in the description or on the screen somewhere. I wanted to do like a full island tour with the history and the lore of all of the locations and all of our residents and who knows who and etc. So join us. It's kind of like we just woke up in a video game and this is our character. You know when you start in that character's bedroom and you're like, huh, it's your first little glimpse into who they are. Well, who am I? Well, let's just say I'm not a person who has cockroaches. Let's start there. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. It's me. So this is my bedroom, which is also kind of like a living area. Like you can really chill in. There's a bong right here. There's some weed right there. Scrapbook, magazine. You can feel the heat from the fire. And then over here is my bedroom, and I wanted it to feel very connected with earth, spirituality, and just like feeling the vibe. There's Crouton and Willy. Hey pups. Oh my goodness. They're getting along. They didn't always get along, but they do now. This is my entry kind of living room area. There's something about wood. And you'll see I have a strong connection to it. A connection with crafting, creating, enjoying creations. Now this is my first loom. What is a loom? You might Google. You might ask Jeeves. When you find out, you let me know. To start, I think we should take a journey under the sea. Anybody got a shit? Because I've got just the place. Welcome to my underwater bathroom spa experience. Soak up all these juicy juices only found under the sea. Feel like a little pearl in a mollusk. Much better. You can change outfits, you can take a shower. We leave the water running. It's actually encouraged. It's all recycled, perfect, fresh water. Yes. We also have my kitchen. This is where the magic happens. No, not that kind of magic. Manicotti. Please, I need it to be ready. I don't know why I'm sweating about it. Well, if I'm standing right in front of, I'm standing in the kitchen, I'm sweating. You know what I mean? If you can't take the heat, they don't say that for no reason. I got this going, I got the manicotti, I got the soup, I got this, my cauldron, I'm making a cappuccino, you know. It's hot in here. Is it hot in here? Love to look out this window. It's a little, you can't see it, but it is beautiful out there. My basement? Yeah, I could show you my basement. Oh my God. Now, my version of Animal Crossing is one where I can create my ideal experience. What is the ultimate? What is correct? Without the boundary of society telling you you can't have a salad bar at your streaming station. Without society telling you you can't be growing all your weed over here next to your salad bar. Oh, and a bubble machine. And all of my gyroids. You know what? To me, the gyroids on the wall behind my streaming setup feels like I am creating this experience, you know? I got, you know, games and shenanigans. I got a little doggy bed over here in case one of the dogs wants to hang. I got my coffee maker, which broke. You might see on the cork board, I've got a poster of Rodney. Or it's not a poster, it's just a picture. He took it, it was a selfie. Now come on now.
She's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend, and she is the moment. Now come on now.
Also, right here, you see the coffee next to my desk, the coffee. All of the coffee on the island is made by Shep. I'll introduce you to Shep in a little bit. So yeah, this is where the magic happens. Oh, it is cute in here, bitch. It is cute in here, bitch. Okay. now for where the magic really happens. Now, before we go in here, this is a warning. This is for adults only, and I need you to look away until you hear the magic word. Oh my God, this is a beautiful island, which is surely what I'll say when I leave the house. Shh. I think they're filming. It's a quiet set. This is where we film all of our Only Bells content. Wow.
Tyler.
What? Gotta make our bells somehow. So that's my home. Thank you so much, Architectural Digest, for swinging in. Now get off of my lawn. What a beautiful Animal Crossing island. Now in my—
I hate it here! I wanna go home!
So this is my backyard. Why is it paved? Well, it's my backyard, my back patio. Some back patios have tile. You have an incredible view. We live at the top of this stunning community of gyroids. I love to see what the folks are up to around the island. We also have, there's pamphlets here. You can look out the view. I wanted it to feel like a little garage area where I can get stuff, make stuff, throw stuff away. When we started the island, the theme was rainbow. I didn't really know what you could do with Animal Crossing. I didn't know anything about Animal Crossing, really. This is my first time ever playing Animal Crossing, so this is like my very first island ever. Once I started to see like that you could do rainbow stuff with flowers, I really wanted to do rainbow stuff with everything. So I had like rainbow paths everywhere. I had, each villager was a different color, which still exists in some places for those types of things. Like, I think I mellowed out the experience a little bit, but you'll still see rainbow motifs everywhere. The meme the day the island was made was...
We did it, Joe.
And so we named our island Huididija. A common theme on the island has been hell no H2O. At the very start, I got rid of all the water. Well, I didn't mean to, but like it was just like so loud. Is it not loud? So right off the bat, you see the rainbow motif is here to stay, at least in my front yard. This is also the location of the very first Lily of the Valley. Well, yes. So you can come down either way. If you go this way, you can go up and meet with the elected official and their spouse of the Below Society. Okay, it was lovely to see you both. I wish you nothing but the best with your lives. You can also go down this way if you'd like to enter that neighborhood. I love it here. There is public transportation. Oh, a boulder in the middle of the road. Not on my watch. Save the day yet again. I wonder why I turned around those. Oh, because they're dog beds up there. I guess I just wanted different shapes. I thought they were doll houses, but they're dog houses. Anyway. So this is where, you know, the neighborhood is. There are two neighborhoods, I think, really in this island. This is one of them for the gyroids. And then the second neighborhood is if you go south, which is also accessible from the other side of my house, which is, I want to go that direction first. So each of our villagers has a role on the island, their own lives, their own personalities, their own spirits, their own views of life, and their own interests and relationships. Who is that? Working out in Clay's front yard, ass in the direction of the front window, trying to really work up a sweat. We'll talk to her in a minute. This is Clay's house. And Clay he does pottery. You know about pottery? You know about pot de beret? Yeah, well, this is pot de clay. Pot de clay. Pot de clay. Like pot de beret, but pot de clay. It's clay. Does this have a name, this location? Clay House? Anyway, so he makes all of this beautiful art for the island. You'll see everybody has to contribute to the culture and the experience of the island. Everyone is sharing everything. What he contributes is his art, which a society without art is not a society worth living in. And he also has bongs for sale. Oh, Clay's Bong Shop or something? Clay's Bong Emporium? I don't know. Clay was one of the last villagers to join the island. And I was so excited. I haven't done their insides yet. This is Clay. Hi, Clay. Oh. We might not be getting along at this very moment. I don't know. He's stunning. That he is giving your honor. Look at him. On the island, each villager has a color scheme. It used to be just a singular color, but now each villager has kind of like a duo or trio color scheme. Is all fiery colors. Browns, oranges, reds, natural clay burning colors. Then we have Marina's house, which is all pink, white pastels. And what Marina provides to the island is a spa that she runs herself. With 8 tentacles, she's really able to wax. She specializes in waxings. So you lay here and you get your wax on. She just suctions her tentacles and sucks the hair follicles right out of your skin. Yes, Marina waxes, but she also waxes surfboards. Surfboard rentals are available now at Marina's Wax and Wax Spa and Surf. Now when you come to the spa, feel free to relax, you know, enjoy the sun, get a smoothie, unwind with some incense and music, and indulge in a high-quality luxury item. Perhaps a watch, a pair of glasses. Up here, the vibe is greens, yellows, and blacks. Because up here is Cobb's Mad Scientist Laboratory, which is themed green, yellow, black, metal, experimental, science, toxic waste perhaps, danger, invention. He sleeps in this pod. He's actually, he's that 70-year-old man who's biologically only 12. This is the location that really manifests who's coming next to the island. He's creating a lot of the villagers that have joined our island in this pod. So you can see a hamster wheel where we are currently manifesting a very specific hamster. Who's that dude, that mob hamster? Oh, is that a corpse back there? What? You know what? We didn't see anything. I don't want to get involved. Scary stuff up here at Cobb's Mad Scientist Laboratory. Let's go
To the north.
Hopper was one of the very first villagers on the island, and he never left. He was an original villager. Is that right? Did I make that up? Back when I first started the island, each person's yard looked like this. a rectangle in this format. It was like a grid pattern, and I was like, this has got to be the most efficient way to plan ahead. Since then, a lot of the yards, almost all of the yards, I would say, are not in this format any longer. And even Hopper's yard is not in this format any longer, which I'll show you in a second. We'd have this oval corner entry into each house, and then flooring to theme it out. So this is Hopper's gym that he provides to the community. It is a community gym that is black and yellow. Fitness is what Hopper brings. He also runs Hopper's Sloppers, the soup kitchen for anyone on the island that would like a bowl of soup at any time, no questions asked. I think that's beautiful. Pull up a booth, slurp it down. And there's Hopper on the awning and some heaters so that, you know, you always have somewhere safe, warm, cozy to go. Behind the Mad Scientist Laboratory, you might want to take a little cozy break. If I need to get away from it all, the hustle and bustle of the island, I can really come here, unwind, relax. Unwind back here. Yeah, this at night is really stunning. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It also kind of works as like a, I don't want to have to run through, this is not like a duty-free area at the airport where you have to go through the entire situation to get from one end to the other. No, there needs to be some shortcuts, and you'll see all around the island there are shortcuts to get from place to place. This is one of them, from one side to the other side. So our next villager is somebody who is very near and dear to my heart. One of the original villagers that I first fell in love with. I would say my bestie on the island. Absolutely my bestie on the island. One of my besties. Shep was one of our first villager hunts. And Shep came to the island ready to farm. He said, I would love to provide vegetables. You know, whatever, wheat. There's Shep now! Oh my God, Shep! Oh my God, Shep! Hey! Where have you been? What are you doing? Come in here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. What are you doing? Come here. Girl, no. This way. Shep, how are you? Oh, he's about to shame me because I haven't talked to him in 5 months. 5 months! Don't look. I actually have to go. So Shep provides vegetables, wheat, whatever the hell this is. He is responsible for all extracurricular activities you might want to participate in on the island. Unless they're chemically made, then I would go to Cobb, but like, this is, if you want some good shit, if you want to feel something, he's really providing for the island. His farm has expanded in many ways over the countless decades that he's lived here. There's a portal over here where if you are trying to visit his partner, which we will be meeting later, you can find his partner through that portal. And then you can cross this bridge to go over to Shep's courtyard. He does all the upkeep in this courtyard, and it's kind of an in-between area on the island. You can take this bridge into the courtyard to enter his store, or you can use it as transportation to other parts of the island. But if you were to leave his farm and go to his store, you will see he's also an incredible botanist with an eye for all types of flowers, soils, and other green things. He also helps employ and give opportunities to gyroids from all backgrounds, which, as you can see, this gyroid has been through something. Well, it's important to give people second chances, and Shep really does that. He provides. Now, I said earlier you can get all of your extracurricular goodies from Shep, but that's not solely because of Shep. These mushrooms are not grown by Shep, they're grown by his partner. And if you go through this portal, so this portal was put here by the witch of the island, which I'll introduce you to in a minute. But the witch is an ally, and she put this portal here so that Shep could come visit his partner. I'm trying to go up. Over here. His partner runs the campsite and is named Grizzly. Grizzly runs the campsite, so any villager that comes and visits will be, you know, taken care of. And Grizzly is also a wonderful artist. He sits here all day and paints his favorite subject, Shep. Now Grizzly is also the caretaker for this mushroom forest. He also is responsible for all psychedelics on the island. So I think him and Shep, power couple, and they're madly in love. Grizzly's color scheme is brown and red. He also is the union organizer for the bees who work at our post office. He unionized the bees, and because of that, the worker conditions for the worker bees is top notch. Incredible, actually. Look at the life they live, these bees. And that's all thanks to the union. Grizzly's house and campsite can be reached through this rainbow path. This is the only place you're gonna find any type of fruit tree on the island, except for people's yard if it matches their color scheme. I like the idea of when you're exploring an island, you have to make a decision, which is what happens if you go from, what is this area called? Town Square or whatever the fuck. Oh, look, the girls are out. The girls are front row at the concert. Look at this duo, Tiffany and Monique together. Opposite side, actually, they're not together. Are they fighting? I don't know. The girls are girling, and I know that much.
What is the tea? The girls are fighting! No!
So if you go up, you have two options. Secretly, there's three. Colorful, lighthearted, rainbow, or scary, evil, dark-sided, Halloweeny. Let's go over here. Say you follow this path through the woods. Seems like a really magical path, doesn't it? If you go through this magical, mystical forest and go into that cave, you'll never guess where you end up. You end up at Muffy's house. Hi, Muffy. Muffy is the resident witch of the island. We like to think of her place as, it's giving Hot Topic. As you can see, Muffy lives in Hot Topic at our Hot Topic void, and she's very near and dear to us. You know, like, if you need any magical, mystical things, you can always come to Muffy. The vibe is purple, but honestly, a lot of colors happen here. Anything that looks like it would be magical as Halloweenish, as, like, you know, these goops and potions. Oh, I forgot. Oh my God. So the first witch that ever lived on the island was Matilda, and she used to sit right here and inject her veins with splat. I was like, is she okay? Well, she's no longer with us. She's dead, I think. Now this was the path you take if you go through this magical forest. You can also go north to the mushroom forest. Hey, oh my God, I didn't even tell you the most important thing about the mushroom forest. Okay, so our very first bong that we ever got, Brenda was our first bong.
What the fuck is going on in here on this day?
I'm giving a tour. This is Brenda right here. Brenda achieved sentience because of the magic from the witch. Some crazy shit went down here. I know. This is, what is this? What is this fucking thing called? I will never remember. Town Square. This is kind of a town center in the way that if you go left, you can go to Shep's courtyard. If you go south, you head to the airport. This is the airport with a little terminal area. Oh my God, flights are happening, yes. And then if you go right, you will find our museum, which is actually a dig site currently. We've just discovered a new ancient shit. Well, yes. And you can go visit our museum anytime. The dig site is a live dig site, so be very careful around here. You do not want to kick over the wrong fossil. Now, as we discover new things at the museum dig site, we like to display them. Because, you know, what is a find if not shared? Now, in the museum, you also will see tons of art. You know about art?
That's why I'm the artist and you're the public.
Well, we have so much art at our museum that we have an outside exhibit, X to the Z exhibit. Yes, tons of art and landmarks from around the world, actually. When I first did The Amazing Race, we went to a theme park that was every world landmark in one theme park. So you could run around, it was in the map of the world, so you could run around like a miniature world. So this is kind of like that. I want it to be like, you know, you can go visit all over God's great planet Earth. And you exit through the gift shop. Now the gift shop takes you to our businesses, our mini mall, our shopping center, our capitalism at play area. So you have Able Sisters, which is like a laundromat for the community as well. They mustn't just provide something for sale. They also have to like give something back, you know? And you can get your own splat hat and tie-dye merch. Oh look, a Shep shirt. Oh wow. And here's the, you know, Nook's Cranny, which if you come from the airport, you arrive on the island and you can go to the shopping area or you can go straight to residential services. So the shopping area goes up to the museum, the shop, Nook's Cranny, Able Sisters, the museum gift shop, and then if you just want to relax, you can. Time for the rest of the tour. Now, the island is run by wind power. Now, this next villager is my favorite villager. I'm not afraid to say it. And his name is Rodney. Rodney came to the island for one reason, to help. Very early on our island, we kept finding trash washing in to the beach. And we thought, what is going on that some other island is just littering and it is heading our way via the surf? Well, Rodney says, I know what to do. And that was history. Rodney moved in and took all of this existing trash that kept washing up onto our shores, put it on this conveyor belt machine, and turned trash to treasure. He did that. And, you know, he did it out of the goodness of his heart. He takes these treasures and, you know, gives back to the community with a flea market. Rodney's Trash to Treasures flea market. You can find tons of really cool things for your home. Your home shouldn't be boring. And Rodney believes in sustainability, making your home the most you with the least amount of impact on Earth. That's my bestie. Let's go see Rodney. Now, some call him corny, some call him cheesy. I call him Rodney. We kind of look like sisters? Yes! Rodney, my love, I love you. In a platonic way, because Rodney is straight. And I'll introduce you to Rodney's lover. Yeah, Rodney found love on our island. It was, I remember it was beautiful, actually. It was one of those cozy Sundays. He was working the flea market at the register. I was over here, I was getting an ice cream. And in walks the most stunning carny you would have ever laid eyes on. Her name was Monique. Let me show you Monique. From the very first second that Rodney saw Monique, oh, there she is. On that light fixture, you see her? Stunning. He knew it was it. That was it. It's over. I'm in love. She's, a self-reliant carny with a pastel color scheme whose yard is a county fair, whose home is a roller coaster ride. She believes in fun, and that's what she provides to the island. I think that's beautiful. Here's the closest ATM to home. Here's the closest storage. This is Shep's. We've already been here. So say you arrive at the island and you go up to residential services. You can also go through Shep's courtyard up to Tiffany's house. Tiffany is the groundskeeper of our community's graveyard. Previously ran by Lucky, as you can see honored right here. But we use our graveyard to honor all of our past residents. So many legends came before us. And we'll never forget what they gave to this island. A little bit of themselves. Next to the graveyard, actually, so there's 3 ways that you can go to the next area. You can take this very explicit path from Shep's farm to the moon. And you'll arrive to the moon. You can also do it in a little bit of a more magical way from Muffy's witch hut. You can do a spell to transport to the moon. And we don't know how, but gyroids on our island also have figured out moon travel. They can take their public transportation to the moon. Yeah, well, we're not the most advanced peoples. The moon is also accessible via Pizza Planet, our pizza arcade in the entertainment sector of the island. Now, next to the arcade, you'll also find the movie theater and the puppy cafe, which I'll show you both. First, you head up here. Now playing, oh my God, we are in for a treat. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. You see what's playing right now? It's the only thing that's ever played at this movie theater. It's Rodney, the Rodney story, starring Rodney as Rodney. Shh, it's starting. That's crazy. Okay, come on. 1 ticket to Rodney starring Rodney as Rodney. Please. I'll take 1 large Rodney corn and a Diet Dr. Rodney. And a large Diet Dr. Rodney. Thank you. So the next place I'm gonna take you has really gone through many evolutions. It started as just an idea in my attic, a puppy daycare cafe. So I wanted to have a puppy cafe in my attic, and then it was getting so large and like I did not have enough room for what we were trying to make that I was like, this should just be out in the world. And so we have created this adorable, cute little cafe where you can get some wonderful delicacies and treats and play with puppies. And they have their own little area too. Yeah, so this is the entertainment courtyard. So like the puppy cafe, the movie theater up here, and then the arcade pizza party arcade place with a portal to the moon. Now you're probably thinking, what is the moon? What is the moon? What is the moon? We'll never know. Our Animal Crossing streams are only possible with the support of our mods. And our mods have a long history on our island. For as long as we have had our Animal Crossing island, we have had a place for the mods. And it's always been as beautiful as this mansion. Throughout the mansion, you'll see these dolls playing, relaxing, working, enjoying, creating, whatever they're up to. Those are the mods. The mod house, which we are in right now, is kidcore themed. So we'll start in the basement. I have no recollection what the basement is. Oh my God! Oh my God! They're having a party in here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Club Splat. You can get a beveragino. You can get a cotton candy. You can dance on the dance floor. Oh, the DJ is full-time DJ in residence with a jar of weed next to their turntables. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy in here. Now, the mods keep this place safe, silly, and stupid. They run polls, predictions, and giveaways. And they have cockroaches! But they also, you know, they need a break. So they come to this break room to grab a snack, to check the schedule. This is where they really unwind, connect, get a breath of fresh air. When they are not modding, the mods sometimes will come in here, get a, you know, mani-pedi. Yes, even a pedi. Right here, they'll put their little hooves right on this counter and get a pedi right here. Here they are sewing, crafting with their little bears. And we also have a quiet area. Shh, this is where they rest. And then there's also a cockroach over there that I can't quite get to because it's, I can't get over there, but, and it can't come over here, thankfully. So we're fine. But I hear it. Do you hear it? The little cockroach hooves. So that's the mod resting area. Oh. I was like, what is the top room? I don't know if you know this, but the mods are actually in a band. And yeah, I know, they are, yes. And they have a room dedicated to practicing their crafts. It is hell, but it's home, you know? I hear a cockroach in here. It's over there stuck in the corner. Oh, it's doing vocals today. Okay, work. Come on, cockroach, you better over there, okay. Sure. And finally, the upstairs of the mod kidcore house is the office. Oh my God, a cockroach! Come here. So this is the office where we conceptualize subathons, we mod, we ban, we block, we clear things, channel points. You see on the walls all the clocks. Those are all the different time zones of all the splatters around the world and how we keep up with who's who and where and what and how, you know? What's the camera above the door for? Oh. It's always watching. We live in a surveillance state. Now onto the rest of our beautiful, perfect island. Come on, let's go. Yeah, well, that's life on the moon. If you were to leave my house, which is where we started right up here, you can come down here, and we went over here to Clay's house, but if you went the other direction, you would find one of our many resort areas for anybody that wants to relax, feel regal. This part of the island is gold, white, silver, and, you know, I'm not gonna sit there, but you can. I want you to feel all of the fantasies when you come to this island. And one of the fantasies is decadence, elegance, extravagance.
It's elegant.
Uplands, you own everything.
So as I go through the island, now you can see the theme playing out everywhere. Orange and red, green and yellow and black, pink pastels, pink pastels, purples, yellow and black, yellow, black, red, and orange, greens, yellows, browns, greens, yellows, oranges, greens, yellows, browns, blue and purples, blues and purples, blues and purples, rainbow, 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 gold, pastels, purples and blacks, oranges, purples, earth tones for fall, reds and browns, reds and browns, gold and blue, gold, rainbow, purples and black, purple, black, and blue, orange and green, brown, orange, and green, reds, whites, reds and whites, and Rodney is mishmash, but pink and blue. It's like the color scheme we went with. But really anything, everything. Primary colors down here. And then gunky to gold. Well, that's my home. Well, that was fun. I hope you enjoyed our island. And if you want to see what we're currently working on, you can come to one of my streams. Anytime that we're playing Animal Crossing, we are working on our second island and it is almost done. But if you want to go visit my first island, here is the dream address. Come visit anytime and tweet me any pictures if you like anything you see. And let me know in the comments, what was your favorite area on the island? What did you love? Do you have any suggestions? If I could update it, if I should update it with anything, let me know. And then if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Tomorrow, this Friday, we are ranking Home Alone traps. This Sunday, we are playing bingo, and we're gonna do American Truck Simulator again, so come see Terry Fieri. But that is all. Bye.